In the chaos of life, we forget that the most important conversations are the ones where we're most vulnerable. I can feel the distance between us growing, and the only way to bridge it is through an honest conversation. Right now, I need your eyes more than ever. There's a part of me that only you can hear. This conversation holds the potential to reveal everything we've been too afraid to say out loud. I need to lay my thoughts bare and trust that you'll understand in this moment with no judgment. The words between us right now will shape the path forward. Let's make them count. We need a space to truly be ourselves and express everything we've been feeling. Let's create that together. Every word we share privately adds a piece to the puzzle of our connection. The thoughts in my mind are tangled, and the only way to untangle them is through our shared conversation. There's so much more beneath the surface that I need to let out, and you're the person I trust with that. What's been growing inside me can only be shared with you. Let's talk, just us. I don't need advice. I just need a moment of honesty and vulnerability between us to clear the air. There's a truth inside me that only you can help me uncover. Let's sit down and find it together. The thoughts I've been holding onto deserve to be heard. It's time for us to have an honest, private conversation. I can no longer keep these feelings hidden. I need a safe space to express what's truly going on inside. In this moment, I need to speak freely without fear, and I hope you'll listen with an open heart. What I'm feeling right now is so much more than words can say, but I'm ready to share it with you. A private conversation allows us to remove the masks and truly see each other for who we are. The weight of my thoughts has become too much to bear alone. Let's share them and lighten the load together. There are things I can't say in front of the world, but I can say them to you in this moment of truth. It's not about fixing things. It's about understanding them. Let's have that conversation, just us. In the stillness of this conversation, I hope we can find clarity and peace that we both need. The emotions I've been hiding are ready to come out. Let's talk and let them breathe. Sometimes, the most important thing we can do is listen, truly listen, to the feelings we've been avoiding. In the privacy of our conversation, I hope to let go of the things I've been holding on to for too long. What I need right now isn't a solution, but a space where I can speak without fear of being misunderstood. A quiet conversation between us has the potential to change everything. Let's make it happen. There are things I've been wanting to say, but it's only in a private moment that they'll make sense. We need to create a space where we can express the things we've been afraid to say. A conversation like this could be the turning point in how we understand each other and ourselves. What's been on my mind isn't simple, but with you, I believe we can untangle it together. The vulnerability of a private conversation is what makes it so powerful. Let's embrace that power now. We may not have all the answers, but through this conversation, I believe we can find the questions that matter. In this quiet moment, I need to be honest about what's been brewing inside me for far too long. The only way to move forward is to share what's been holding me back. Let's talk it out, just the two of us. Sometimes, all we need is someone to listen without judgment. And right now, that's all I'm asking for. I'm tired of keeping my feelings hidden. It's time for you to hear what's really going on inside me. What's on my mind can't be ignored anymore. I need you to hear me, truly hear me. This conversation is a chance to bring our thoughts and feelings into the light, where we can finally understand them. A conversation like this doesn't come often, and when it does, it's worth every second. There are emotions I've been carrying in silence, but now I need to share them with you. The thoughts I've been thinking are tangled, and I need to speak them out to unravel the confusion. It's time for me to open up about what's been weighing heavily on my heart. I need you to listen. In the stillness of this conversation, I believe we can hear the things we've both been afraid to say. I don't need solutions right now. I just need to be heard and understood in the quiet of our conversation. What's been on my mind is far too important to keep inside anymore. Let's talk, just us. It's amazing how much clarity can come from speaking the truth in a space where nothing is hidden. The most powerful conversations happen when we let go of fear and speak from the heart. I don't want to hold back any longer. It's time to say the things I've been keeping inside. There are moments when words are the only thing standing between us and understanding, and right now, I believe we need to share them privately. Sometimes, the heart speaks louder than words, but today, I need to make sure you hear mine. A conversation between us is more than just words. It's a chance to dive deep into what we are truly feeling right now. There's something on my mind, something I can't ignore anymore, and I need you to hear me out. In the quiet of a private conversation, we may finally find the clarity we've been seeking. Not all conversations are meant for the world to hear. Some are meant for just us to understand. I can no longer keep these feelings to myself. It's time we talk, just the two of us, and untangle the emotions that are tangled inside. It's amazing how much can be communicated in a private moment where the outside world fades away and only truth remains. Right now, the thoughts in my mind are louder than any outside noise, and I need you to listen closely. A deep, honest conversation isn't a demand, it's a need. Let's talk and uncover what lies beneath the surface. I need to hear what you're thinking, and I need you to hear me. This isn't just about goods, it's about connection. A private conversation holds the power to change everything. Let's take this time for ourselves. There's something I need to get off my chest, and I believe it's time we have that honest conversation. The thoughts swirling inside me aren't as simple as they seem. We need to discuss them, just us. The quiet of this moment could speak volumes if we only take the time to listen to each other. What I need right now isn't answers, but understanding, and I can only get that through a private conversation. It's easy to hide behind distractions, but today I'm choosing to speak up and share what's really going on in my heart. We may not have all the answers yet, but a private conversation is the first step toward finding them. Sometimes it's not about talking, it's about truly hearing each other. I need that from you right now. In a world full of noise, we deserve a space where we can just be honest, vulnerable, and real with each other. The truth is buried deep, but in the privacy of this conversation, I hope to uncover it together. The weight of my thoughts can only be lifted through the words we share in this private space. If we don't have this conversation now, we might never get another chance to understand what's really happening. In the silence between us, there's so much to be said. Let's make sure we're ready to listen. I don't want to hide anymore. I need to speak my truth and let you in on what's really going on inside me. The way forward begins with a single step, a conversation, just the two of us, where nothing is off limits. The world outside can wait for a while. Right now, I need to share what's weighing on me with you. Sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do for each other is to sit down and truly listen. There's a part of me that only you can understand, and I need to share that with you. Privately. I'm not looking for answers right now, just a space to express what's been on my mind and heart. Every word shared in private can unravel the complexity of our feelings, bringing us closer to clarity. In the quiet moments of a conversation, there's no room for pretense, just truth and understanding. What we need now isn't small talk, it's an honest exchange that reveals the rawness of our emotions. A private conversation holds the key to unlocking the confusion in my heart. Let's talk. There's something so intimate about speaking the truth when it's just us, no filters, no distractions. I've been holding back, but now it's time to share everything I've been thinking and feeling. This isn't just any conversation. It's the one that could change everything between us. Sometimes the best way to connect is through a raw, unfiltered conversation that comes from the heart. Right now, what I need most is to be heard in a way that only you can understand. A private conversation is the only way we can truly bridge the gap between our thoughts and feelings. The need for understanding outweighs everything else at this moment. Let's talk. This moment is ours. Let's use it to understand each other on a deeper level. What's been brewing inside of me is no longer a secret. I need you to listen to it and to me. Let's make space for the feelings we've been holding inside. Now's the time to let them out. I'm ready to share what's been on my mind, to open up in a way that only you can truly understand. There are feelings I need to express before they drown me in silence. Let's talk. Sometimes a simple conversation can dissolve the tension and bring understanding. I need that now. We're more than just people sharing words. We're two hearts trying to make sense of the world together.